These were drawn by the witnesses as children, as adults in the Africa case of what they saw, and I got more. Yeah.
Why do they always look like this?
I have no idea. I really don't have any idea, guys.
Is it potentially because that's what they look like?
Is this the original?
That's the original.
Bro, I can feel the crayons coming
I
off.
know.
You're ruining it.
If you, all right, listen.
Hold on,
if you had me draw pictures of aliens without ever having seen them, I'd draw the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
But those are the people that were actually in the playground at the time.
Did they drew this as adults or kids?
Yeah, I had them. Well, I featured the children's drawings, and then those were as adults. They've had time to process it, 20 years to think about it. But it's just like, it's just crazy stuff, right? Hang on, I got more in here.
Just so you know, really quick, this would make a great NFT. Like, I mean,
It
absolutely
really would.
incredible.
It really, the shading's great.
Speaking of which, in the description, we're going to drop a link to the NFT.
So I got my little goodie bag here.
This is great.
So there's a couple more here.
From a different person, though.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, so he had a mohawk. They got style.
He looks upset.
You know what? No,
Look at his
that's
mouth.
not hair, bro. That's beam. They're like he was beaming.
I don't know if you guys want to see that.
Why are sometimes there's two and why are sometimes there's one?
Some of the witnesses said they saw two. Some of them saw one. I really couldn't tell
Which
you.
is it?
I know. Yes. And then this one is from a woman named Emily.
Oh, were they big?
Emily snapped.
Yeah, this one's fire.
Okay, so Emily saw two, and somehow Emily was acting as a drone.
So this is another.
Emily had a bird's eye view.
Looks like a concert of some sort.
Don't forget about the chicken parmigiana challenge, guys. I know because everyone's going, "Oh, come on, this landing happened in Africa."
Hey, just offering chicken parm to get people to watch a movie.
We're not.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. But one thing I want to say: if you see these, this is one thing that explained to me. See these logs?
Yeah.
So those logs define the outer perimeter of the playground, and the children, because it was explained to me from the head mistress, Judy Bates, that the children were not allowed to go play beyond those logs because the grasses weren't cut. There were dangerous snakes in the grass and this sort of thing. And so the children, being children, would go to the logs and they would skip and dance along the logs. And some of the witnesses told me, and I don't know why this didn't end up in the film, we just have to be kind of brutal when it comes to cutting things out, that one of the children noticed that the beings were joyfully and playfully dancing along the children on those logs, mimicking their behavior along those logs. Yeah, whoa. I know. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I know. Very benign, very playful, very curious. They said, I was like, God, put me there. I want to be there so badly. When I brought all the children together 20 years later as adults, I just said, you guys experienced something so rare and so magical. Could you please put me there? I want to be there. And so they're like, have you ever been out in the middle of nowhere, like really remote area, and you come across, you have a sighting with a wild animal, and there's this moment of intrigue and curiosity, like this sort of standoff where you're looking at each other and you're both equally curious. It's very like a friendly encounter, but the curiosity, right? Like you're both checking each other out. Is this person dangerous? Is this? And they said that's what it was like time would stop. And they were just as bewildered and puzzled by what they were looking at as the beings were with the children.